welcome back. So if you follow my channel, you know that I don't do a monthly favorites video. I do a seasonal favorites because I usually have so many video ideas that I don't have time to do a monthly favorites in addition to those video ideas like tutorials and stuff like that. So this is my winter 2015 favorites. My first favorite for 2015 is the $1 Million Tan Mermaid Mousse Extreme, and if you watched my last video, you know that I did a review on these, and I absolutely love them. This is probably my most favorite self-tanner that I've ever used, and I have tried a lot. I've been using self-tanner since I was about 16. I'm 28 now, I'm going to be 29 this year, so I have a lot of experience with a lot of different self-tanners, both high-end and drugstore, and this is just hands down the best one that I've used so far. So I will link that video down below in the description bar. That way if you'd like to see the video review of these, go ahead and check that out. Love this stuff. When it comes to my skin, in the summertime I tend to be more oily combination, and in the wintertime I tend to be dry combination. I do still produce a little bit of oil right here on my face, but for the most part I do get pretty dry in the wintertime, and the rest of my body is just so completely like cracked, just utterly parched pretty much all winter long until the weather really starts heating up again. So I'm always in the market for a great thick body cream or moisturizer. So one that I love all winter long is the Philosophy Fresh Cream Body Lotion. This is the most long-lasting moisture and the most long-lasting smell I've probably ever had in a lotion, and the smell is to die for. It's kind of like a vanilla cake-ish. It's very sweet. It is one of those sweet smells, but it's not like sickeningly sweet, and so you can totally put this over your entire body and not make yourself sick from the smell. The thing that makes this so moisturizing is the macadamia oil, so that is excellent for your skin and your hair both. Pretty much anytime I wear this around somebody else, they're like, "What are you wearing?" And then I'll be like, "Sniff it," and then they always want to put it on. So definitely love the smell. Everybody likes the smell, and it just feels really, really great on your skin. For my daytime moisturizer underneath my makeup, I have been loving this MAC Mineralized Charged Water, and this is actually a fairly new purchase for me. I got this within the last month or so. I ran out of my Origins Ginseng Moisturizer, and I really like that a lot, but I do always like to try new products. So I got this, and I've got to say I love it. It's a gel, so when you put it on, it takes very little product. It spreads all over your face very quickly, evenly, and this literally sets into your skin, literally, like no joke, in less than a minute. It's on and then it's gone, but then your skin doesn't feel tight and dry anymore once you put this on. Yeah, I love this stuff, and I've been wearing it every day with or without makeup, but this is perfect for going on underneath your makeup. So recently I've been noticing some more positive improvements in my skin, and I think it's because I've been using this witch hazel. This is just pure witch hazel. This is $3 at the drugstore, and basically what I do is it's an astringent, and so I've been using it as a toner. So I just take a little cotton pad, put a little bit on the cotton pad, put it all over my skin, and it's going to tighten your skin and your pores up. So it's like an instant facelift, and it's not too drying, but it does help me not produce so much oil in my oilier areas, like right here and also right here. So I love to use it in those areas. It just makes my pores look amazing. This is actually a derivative of a flower, I believe. I think it's from the root of a flower, but anyway, Google it, Wikipedia it, whatever. It's been used for a really long time for a lot of different medicinal purposes, so it's very, very good for you. Next up for skin, I have been using this Boscia Balancing Facial Tonic every day, twice a day, before my makeup, after I wash my face in the morning, after I wash my face in the evening. I spray this stuff on, and if you have oily skin or if you tend to produce a little bit of oil and you want to help not produce so much oil, try a tonic or a toner. This is amazing. This has really, really, really helped my skin just look more even and also not produce so much oil. I love it. It's refreshing. It's cooling. This is also slightly hydrating, so those with dry skin can also use this. It's just a great way to condition your skin, get it ready for your skincare regimen. If you do more than just put on mascara in the morning, like if you do a full face of makeup, then I would definitely recommend this. So there have been two primers that have recently come into my collection that I've been absolutely loving. Every day I will use one or the other. So the first one is the Smashbox Primer Water. This is like the Photo Finish primer line. but this is just a spray-on primer, and the reason I love this is because of how quickly it works. You just spray it on, it smells great, it's super refreshing, and it dries onto your face really, really quickly. So if you're one of those people that likes those products that just helps you get out the door really quickly, then this is perfect. It really does keep your makeup on for a really long time, even though it's not thick at all. You spray it on. This feels nothing like Fix Plus, so if that's what you're wondering, it doesn't feel anything like Fix Plus. It doesn't feel like that kind of oily glycerin feel. It does not have that at all. When you spray it on, it's there for a minute and then it dries completely, and you really, you can't wipe it off when you're done like you can with Fix Plus. So anyhow, I've been loving this for the convenience factor, and it really does help my makeup last a really long time. People can be pretty picky when it comes to primers. A lot of people don't like silicone primers, especially if they have really oily skin. This is silicone-free, alcohol-free, and oil-free, so this is something for pretty much everybody. Another primer that I have been absolutely loving is the MAC Natural Radiance Primer, and this is in the color yellow because I have yellow undertones, and they also have one that is pink as well. So the reason I love this is purely for the way that it makes my skin look. It just makes me look absolutely glowing. I have had a problem with dull skin for a long time, and so anything that's like brightening or illuminating, I am willing to try it, pretty much anything. So I absolutely love this stuff. It just makes my skin look amazing, and I will do the same for you, so definitely recommend this. Now, as I mentioned, over the winter time my skin does tend to get a little bit drier, so I tend to go for foundations that have a little bit more moisture in them, and one foundation that I actually fell back in love with is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I was using this last summer constantly, and then I just stopped for some reason. I don't remember why, but one day, I don't know, 2 months ago, I picked it back up and put it on because it was matching my skin really well, and I forgot how much I loved it. It's really hydrating. I think it's 80% water, so it's very, very moisturizing, great for dry skin. They do have a billion different shades in this: warm, cool, neutral, and it's a great foundation. You can hear how liquidy it is. Anyway, love this foundation. I fell in love with it all over again. Now, this does provide a dewy finish, so if you're not in the market for a foundation that has a dewy finish, then it might not be for you. Sometimes I like that dewy look, but a lot of times I like a really good matte full coverage look, and another foundation that I fell back in love with is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Foundation, and this is wonderful. I did a review on this almost a year ago, and I loved it then, I love it now. I'm wearing it today. The matte finish is just perfect. It's oil-free, so you're not going to have that feeling. Like, if you're like me and you just don't like that extra feeling of greasiness on your skin, then this is perfect for you. The coverage is amazing. It really does last 12 hours. You do need to set it with a powder after a few hours, because if you get any oil at all, you're going to see a little bit of shininess, in those areas. But it lasts all day. It looks just as good as when you first put it on, so love this stuff. A couple months back, I discovered the brand Cocoa Lashes, and I have been loving their lashes. I've been wearing them in seriously every single tutorial that I do, and these lashes are so affordable. I think they are $6.99, $7.99 depending on the pair that you get, but I've probably worn this specific pair 15 times, and they're just as good as new. They're not mink lashes, and so they are not quite as delicate as minks, and so you can be a little bit rougher on them, if you are like me, and they are really going to last you a long, long time. So the three styles that I have been wearing pretty much non-stop are Cocoa, which these are some semi-natural looking lashes. They just add just a little bit more volume to your natural lashes. I've also been loving the Goddess lashes. I've used these in quite a few tutorials, and I've also used the Foxy lashes in quite a few tutorials as well. These are the two that I've been wearing the most when I wear false lashes, and you don't need any liner when you wear these lashes. They're amazing, and they shape to your eyes really quickly. Like a lot of lashes that have the thick band, they take a little while to form to your eyelash or to your eye shape, so they're kind of uncomfortable to wear, and in the beginning the edges are going to pop up really easily. So these don't do that. They form to your eye really quickly, and they're really comfortable to wear. So these are really hard to get your hands on right now, but if you can get your hands on them, do it. Get a bunch of pairs. They're super cheap. They last forever. They look amazing. Every time I leave the house with a pair of these lashes on, I get compliments on them. So my next winter favorite is going to be the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and at first I was not absolutely in love with this. I did do a review on this, and I will link that video down below. It's also a demo, so you can see me using it. I'm not going to ramble on about this forever, but I am going to tell you that I do love it. It did crease really quickly underneath my eyes, but I found that if I set it with a translucent powder and let it bake on there for a minute versus a pressed powder, then it doesn't crease at all, and it lasts forever. It looks like skin, and it's just a beautiful finish, so this is a great concealer. Another makeup product that I have just been absolutely in love with and using constantly is the Becca Rose Gold Highlighter. And you can see this here, pink with gold shimmer. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This looks really, really nice over a blush as well. So if this is a little bit too dark for your skin, if you're a little too fair, then you can pop this on top of a pink blush and it's just going to give you just that gorgeous, dewy, glowy sheen. And it's just the most amazing, wonderful highlighter color that I've ever used in my life. So I love this. I've been using it almost every single day. And it's Becca, so what can I say? It's just beautiful. It's a pressed powder, of course, but it just feels so creamy, and you get so much pigmentation from very little product. So love the Becca highlighters, and the rose gold one, obsessed. Next up, as far as lip products, the #1 product that I've been using pretty much anytime I leave the house are the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. And I have 5 different colors. I was only going to have 4, but I did recently have an experience where they sent me Potion instead of Pure Hollywood. So I have both now. But I cannot say enough good things about these liquid lipsticks. Let me tell you, they are fairly drying. So if you do not like that liquid to matte lipstick feel, like once it dries, it feels dry on the lips. And so if you don't like that feeling, these probably won't be for you. But if you can handle that, these colors are incredible. I'm wearing it right now. I mixed Lovely with Pure Hollywood. So it's like a pink and a nude, and I mixed them together. And their color selection is incredible. You get bright colors, you have darks, you have nudes, pinks, bright pinks, light pinks, corals, reds. There are so many to choose from. There's really a color for everybody. So these are amazing, and you get a ton of product for the price. I think they're $19, $20 each? I don't remember, but anyhow, I love these. This is another product that I always get compliments on anytime I wear it, anytime I leave the house. Somebody always asks what I have on. So Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. So the last category of my favorites, of course, is going to be my brushes, and I've just got to say, I've been loving the Beauty Blender. The thing about the Beauty Blender is you can use it for foundation, concealer, cream blush, cream contour, translucent powder, setting your under eye concealer. You can use this for so many things all at once. This is like 5, 6 brushes in one little sponge. And not only that, but it's easy to clean, it's very durable, and you can sanitize it really easily as well. If you pop this in the microwave for 20 seconds while it's wet, first clean it, make sure it's still wet, pop it in the microwave for 20 seconds, and that will completely sanitize it. So this is something that you can use over and over on different clients. Like if you are a makeup artist, normally you don't want to reuse things that like this, that basically are going to store bacteria, but you can sanitize it by sticking in the microwave. Therefore it's more cost effective, and you can continue to use sponges on different clients. So absolutely love this for myself. I use it on other people, and well, not this specific one, this one's just mine, but I do have some in my kit, and I love it. There's really nothing like it. So if you haven't tried the Beauty Blender, it's definitely worth shelling out the money for it. This is just something I use every day. It's just such a time saver and a money saver, and just everything. I can't say enough good things about the Beauty Blender. Next up, if I'm not using my Beauty Blender to set my under eye concealer, I've really been loving this Morphe G8 brush. And this is from the Gunmetal collection, and I ordered this basically because I liked the way it looked. The gray handle I just thought was really attractive. I was in the market for another brush that I could use to set my concealer and do a little bit of highlighting with cream products, and I found it in this brush. I absolutely love it. It's a duo fiber synthetic brush, and it's one of the more rounded ones you can get. There's like 30 brushes in the Gunmetal line, but this is like the rounded fluffy brush, and I love this. It's just super quick for setting your under eye concealer, blending in a highlight anywhere else on your face, and this is just like one of the most fast brushes to clean ever. It hardly takes any soap at all. You just swirl it around on your hand and it's clean. Boom, done. Love it. So I love this brush, the Morphe G8. Another brush from the Morphe Gunmetal line is the G13, and once again I got this basically just because I liked the way that it looked. It is a synthetic blending brush and it's thinner this way and it's slightly rounded on the top. It's duo fiber. This is perfect for cream products and applying an eyeshadow base, like a paint pot or like any cream eyeshadow base that's in a pot. This is perfect. It's quick. You just dip it in there and it blends it seamlessly and beautifully and quickly. So I've been loving this for that, and it also blends eyeshadow really, really nicely in the crease. If you just want like a brush to go over the top of your eyeshadow and just blend out any of those harsh lines, this is perfect for that. Another Morphe brush on my list is the M441. The reason I love this brush is because it comes to like the perfect tip right here. It is rounded, but the very tip of this brush is just perfect for keeping the eyeshadow from going onto the lid when you're blending that crease. If you're looking for a really inexpensive blending brush, this one is perfect. Next up, this brush has been my baby. Even on the days that I don't wear makeup, I feel like I just want to come into my makeup room, grab the brush, and just put it on my skin because it feels so incredible. This is the Marc Jacobs The Shape blush brush, and I believe there are 5 brushes in the Shape line, and this one is specifically for blush. It is flat top and it's a little bit thinner when you turn it to the side. You guys, this brush is phenomenal. It's incredible. It's beautiful. It's fluffy. It's sleek looking. It's just so attractive. It feels perfect in the hand. Like some brushes, they're just too lightweight and it just feels like you're holding nothing. It's harder to hold brushes, I feel like, when they're really lightweight feeling, but this has the perfect amount of weight to the brush and it just rests in your hand perfectly. The shape of this brush head, I feel like you just can't screw up your blush at all. You're not going to put on too much blush when you're using this brush. It just goes right in the perfect spots, and you can tap it on, you can blend it on. Honestly, you can use this for foundation if you wanted, but I just feel like it's been making my blush look really, really good lately. So I absolutely love this brush. It is a little on the pricier side, but for the most part, when I buy brushes, I buy like Morphe, and so they're really inexpensive. So every now and then I feel like treating myself and getting a really, really great higher end brush. And so that's what I did for this. And I did have a gift card from Sephora, and so I did use it towards this. So that was my justification for getting this brush. So don't kill me in the comments over this brush. I know it's expensive, but it is definitely worth every single penny. So that's it for my winter favorites, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. And if you have any other video requests, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I'm looking for some new ideas for tutorials, so if there's any specific look you'd like to see me do, go ahead and leave that down below. And thank you again for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Stupid. Just a second. Thanks so much. Yeah. Leave me alone! Me. Go ahead and leave that down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to take a look at that. What the fuck is making noise?
Hey, we've got pretty roses out there right now.
Yeah.
Who's that yellow one?
Yeah. I'll go pluck them in just a minute. Let me finish this.
I don't know if you want to do that.
No, I do. I want to.
No, it's the only rose we have on there.
No, I want to pick it. That's going in the video. Yeah, it is.